I've done a lot of weird stuff, I think. I played in Music Midtown. I don't know, if I get thinking about what I've done, I'm in like, my stupid little naive ass has been in like a lot of weird spots, a lot of weird things. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my stuff is. It's a layered puzzle of these like computations of lines and design and challenging yourself to figure out where does this go with this, and if this goes with this, and this goes with, and it's just, oh, a happy color equation. Try to solve it, and it doesn't matter if you get it right. It's relaxing. And then you can make it harder or softer on yourself. You can play with yourself. I mean, if you say paint a turtle, I'll paint you a turtle in my way of painting a turtle, but I don't plan to paint anything. It's usually like blank canvases, and then you just play that little game again, and then it's like, if you don't want it to be abstract, then say, I'll put something that'll hold together, that, you know, that'll suck your eyes to be like, it's a skull or something like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But the pain is the chaos, and the design is the reeling it in. It feels like using more of the design skills to add like a pink over here because there's something fucking with my eye up here, and I want your eye to go down here, so eventually it'll go over here. So it's like, it feels like a lot of that little puzzle playing is all design. Like, that's the game, is a design game. Like, I can just stay in chaos, but if I want to pull it out, I gotta use design. I feel like I know where your eyes can go. I know how to attract eyeballs. Reds do this to your brain, and black pushes you back. And since it is chaos, your eyes aren't like, here's a sentence, oh, I read all these sentences. It's more like red, and then there's something hard over here, edge that catch you, or there's a little pinch of two colors that catch you over here, a purposeful whiteout. It's just this layers of puzzles that you're playing off every little thing you're doing. And mistakes are the best. I'm so normal, and now that I'm getting older, I'm like, normal is fucking punk, fucking rock, dude. Like, stable, rational, and normal. Holy shit, it's this dude from outer space. I don't want to be a rock star in art. I don't want to have a photo shoot of me. I don't want that. I want you to look at that. So it's never been, and with art, it seems like you gotta, I don't know. I just don't like that it seems like you gotta dance in front of your painting, and I can't dance that good.
Yeah, right.
That's why you play guitar, because you see the rock stars blow up. There's always that. You see some artists blow up. I think in general, you're not gonna blow up, first off.
Yeehaw!
Like, there is no blowing up. And then it's most artists I see are working their ass off to like figure out their yearly salary. Because I feel like mine's just a disorder. That now I have a basement and I can do it, and I don't have to leave anywhere, and I don't have to, to like have a normal life, not blown up. Just a great middle class life as an artist is a weird spot. It's either like you're fucking dying on the streets, or you're like some kind of weird, fucking multimillionaire type products and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like just a regular old, like, I want to make a good career, buy a house, get my kid to college. That's awkward to do that in a creative field where there's, the poorest and the richest, and there's no in the middle. I can paint, I can design, I can do this, I can do this. Just fill it in. You know what I mean? Just fill it in the day with all these different things. Like, don't sit around and be like, I'm a painter and wait for that. Like, go learn something else. Because you gotta fill in the hours. So I was like, oh, what's close to painting? I was like, graphic design, that's kind of creative. So I was like, oh, that stuff makes money. So I'll do graphic design, so I'll have a backup. And then if I'd stop painting, I could probably make a shitload more if I was like, I'm a graphic designer and I don't do anything. But like, I don't know, being smart, and there's so many adjacent careers, just, around the stuff that's like, I don't know, just backup. During the time where it was like I had to rely on paintings to make money, I was fucking mad at paintings. Like I'd look at a blank canvas and be like, you motherfucker, I fucking hate you. Because I knew I was gonna have to go put it in a gallery and then go pick the fucker up. I knew that's what would happen. You'd be like, and you'd paint 10 and you may sold like 1 or 2. And you're like, yes. And you're like, this is not, and then if, when kids and that stuff come, then you're like, fuck, I can't. $1,000 is nothing. I got a mortgage and stuff. You know what I mean? It gets like, I thought when I was like, after college, like, oh, I'll be an artist. So I thought I was gonna like be the dude at the restaurant with the sketchbook. And, I thought I would be that person, but I just got more plain and normal. I get very content, and I can ride that beautiful contentness out. You know what I mean? Like,
do you feel like content is the same as complacent?
Ooh. No, because content means like, oh, I'll come down here and work on something whenever I want, or, Complacent, I don't know, that would feel like a vacation. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I wouldn't have to do this or care, because it gets a little obsessive. It's like, my wife keeps me down here because if I'm up there, I'll destroy the house. I'll have paintings everywhere. It'll be like disaster up there. So it's like, keeps me down here because it can shed and grow and stuff. So it's a little obsessive, it feels like, like it would be weird not to do it. I don't know what else you would do. I don't know, content feels like you're saying a good place. It may not mean that, but it feels like that's what you mean by content. Or that's what I feel like I mean by content, is like a good space. But I get to where like content makes you wanna, it does trigger like, are you being lazy? It does trigger that. So it's like, should I get a show so I'll at least finish something? Because otherwise I've painted on that thing for like 4 years. Like I've just been painting on it. If I don't have something to do, the OCD, that comes out where it truly comes out. Like, oh, he could paint on that one for the rest of his life. You're like, oh, I get it now. Like, okay. It's like the fidgety creative part of your brain, and you just gotta, like your legs shaking. It always is just, shaking.
Shake, shake, get a little money, money. Shake, shake, get a little money.